Alright, so we need to get this base covered over here. But because Salvaria's up there, I'm a little bit worried that she's going to hurt people. So let's give Claudia caution so she can actually get up here without getting killed.
Advance with caution. Stay sharp.
All right.
Don't die, Claudia. That helps, but that's still hurting a bit.
Try to watch their actions closely.
And take the base. Don't duck. Thank you.
I'm on a roll.
Who are these guys?
Taking these camps will definitely help us a lot.
Here we go.
And now we just need to kind of get around this map till we hit the next base. And I have a feeling it's going to be very boring. Like, I've just been sitting here thinking about it. It seems like it's going to be very boring, so we're going to just speed up most of this. Most of this moving around and stuff.
Please. I'm on.
Alright, Rosie, you got this. You got the most important mission here. Rescuing Largo.
Medic!
Alright, so I think this is a pretty good position for the end of this turn. Like I said, it's really not interesting. We're just moving units up. So, let's see what the enemy does. Probably something equally as not interesting. The real fun part of this battle happens towards the end. All of this running up part is honestly quite boring.
Enemy sighted.
Alright, what are we facing over here?
They've got us stuck here.
Got a mine. Kind of low on the danger list, I'd have to say.
Under miner fire.
You have something called a tank destroyer. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that it's fairly dangerous. Though we are fairly dangerous to it as well, I would imagine. Sorry if I'm cutting out too much. I feel like there's
way ahead of you.
A lot of this run-up is very boring. You're taking out a few units and you're just kind of running around. And like I've said, the end part of this is quite exciting. Sorry, girls. The end part of this is very exciting, but this run-up is, well, extremely boring. Wow. Suck it, tank destroyer. You got destroyed, der. Alright, capture the next base. And, we'll repair the sandbag and chill out. Okay, let's see what we're working with now. We pushed up the left side quite a bit. The right side's still kind of lagging behind a bit, but I'm a little bit worried about that heavy tank, but I think we can get around it this way with our foot soldiers and be okay. And the strategy starts soon. I really like the ending of this. It's actually a lot of fun. Okay, so the Edelweiss is almost at the end here.
Entering combat.
We're going to start moving it forward. Now, we might take more damage than I wanted to right here. Oh, yeah. That didn't go well. I wasn't expecting to run into this many things quite yet. This many mines, anyway. Oh, well, suck it. Oh, that's some long-range sniping. Ow. Yeah, we'll send back the engineer to help Wes, I guess. That's a little unfortunate. I wasn't expecting that to happen quite yet.
Thank you.
There we go. We can't go through these boxes, I think. Maybe they can be blown up, but I don't know. And then, we're gonna lead the charge on this side, mostly because I've got this tank already pushed forward this much.
Entering combat.
And we'll try to push around the Shamrock a bit more as well, but I don't know about that one coming as quickly. Don't get stuck, physics, please. Thank you.
We're losing soldiers with every step we take.
There's also a tank destroyer up here that we'll be going for next turn. And Selvaria, where is Selvaria? I think she's somewhere over here-ish. Which is okay.
Way ahead of you.
Don't worry about it.
Minimal.
Ah, we can't go that way, can we? That's unfortunate.
Open fire.
Not with the Shamrock anyway, it's too big. Oh, Shamrock, please, I'm not doing anything to you. Why are you spinning? Stop
Watch
bugging out.
attacks from above.
I'm wondering if the Gatling turret would be strong enough on their weak point to actually do any noticeable damage. I don't know. Maybe we should move it. It's starting to get me really nervous where it's situated at right now, actually. Yes. Yes, this is working. Okay. Let's try this out.
Why?
Oh, not quite enough. But if we gave him a damage buff, it might be. But we can't do that. We might lose the Shamrock, but that's okay. He wouldn't come back, of course, but he wouldn't actually be dead, so I wouldn't... Well, no, the Shamrock's pretty useful. I don't know. I'm gonna save here just in case. And see what we're gonna do. We'll end the turn there and see what happens. Oh, this could end really badly now that they have a Lancer there. Wow. What are the odds of that happening?
Just my luck.
Pretty low, I know, really. The odds of that happening were kind of shockingly low.
Minor damage taken.
Ow.
Damage minimal.
Well, obviously this isn't going well. Let's pull in another engineer. That engineer's not going to be here for a bit. Not that the Edelweiss needs it yet. Though it might soon. That's one thing I've avoided, is getting tread health. Which means I can only take 2 mines before I run out of tread health. Not great, I guess. Oh, hi there, Silvaria. We found you. Now I remember. She likes to go up to, like, that corner over there for her last stand. I remember that happening last time, actually. So, let's see. How do we want to do this? We could try something. I've been actually fairly interested to know if this would work or not. Because remember how I was saying something about how you could take out one of those tanks with a scout? I don't know how possible it is, but let's give it a shot. I mean,
Destroying the target is your top priority.
if this doesn't work, our tank's kind of screwed anyway.
Moving out.
Take out the enemy tank, claim their base. If we could do that in 2 turns, we could probably
Stay calm and get it done.
get this done. How many bullets? 3?
Now.
Oh man, that is kind of overpowered. I'll take it though, I really need it.
Just keep up this pace.
Oop, whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. We need to take that base. There's a few things we need to do.
Right away.
Let's see if we can get Dallas
I
to
can
repair
fend
the
for
tank.
myself.
I don't know if she's going to get quite far enough. The Shamrock does need to get repaired. Ooh. Dallas, don't get hurt. Don't get hurt, Dallas.
Capture the enemy command.
Okay. We're going to repair the Shamrock, and then we can take out, I don't know, we'll take out the Lancer or something.
Leave it to me.
I really didn't think the demolition boost would be quite that useful.
Miss Alicia.
I'll take it though. It seems to be quite useful.
Thanks, buddy.
Alright. We'll take out the Lancer, and once we've done that, we can pretty much initiate the final part of the
My turn, okay?
enemy taking out process.
Now.
Oh, that was close.
My wounds are healing.
Oh, I forgot I love this potential.
Expect attacks from overhead.
It just randomly heals her, and it's so useful, it really is. Because you'll just, like, you'll take a bunch of counterattack fire from an enemy, and you'll be really low on health, and all of a sudden, nope, full heal. For, like, no reason, but it's amazing, I love it. Now let's just hope the Edelweiss doesn't take a Lancer shot to its back end. That could hurt. Now, you may have noticed somewhere in there that Silvaria attempted to charge the Edelweiss 3 times, and then he shot at her and she stopped.
Moving out.
That's really, really important. In fact, that's basically what my entire ending her strategy depends on. I'll show you in a second, but it depends on the fact that when Silvaria gets shot by these machine guns, she stops. Alright, so we've got their base camp. Let's send that there. And let's move the Shamrock
Way
up.
ahead of ya.
Sorry. I've never used the link belt before, so I don't know how useful it'll be in, like, attacking her.
Be careful.
Oh yeah, we're about to stop. That's okay. Let's take out the Lancer Elite. 17 shots. We got it. And we'll get an engineer to repair us really quick,
Right away.
and then we can continue.
Ooh, Miss Alicia.
I'll take it. I'll take it if it'll buff you enough to keep you from dying.
I can't get close.
Thanks, Shamrock.
Thanks, buddy.
Alright, so now let me show you guys the
Way
strategy.
ahead of you.
And there's better ways to do this. There really are, but this is my favorite. Because I figured it out all by myself and I felt real darn smart doing it.
Fire!
Now obviously she dodged that, right? Well, she can only dodge in the direction she's looking.
Here we go.
And that's where the strategy comes in. She can't dodge if something's behind her.
Not yet. Heed me, men of the Empire. On my orders, heal your wounds. Fight with pride, strong to the bitter end.
When I was first playing, I actually didn't know how strong the machine gun was against ground units. I thought, you know, surely a tank round's got to be just as useful. But apparently the machine gun's a lot stronger. It took me about 4 turns to do the strategy
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
It's going to take less than 1, obviously, now. That's basically what you do. And the thing is that if your turn ends and she's stuck between your 2 tanks, they'll both fire at her.
Operation
When she
complete.
attempts to
Secure
move.
the enemy commander.
So she won't ever actually escape because she'll try to run or do something and then she'll just get shot immediately. Which is why I love the technique, even if it is somewhat cumbersome to set up. And we got an A rank? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, this game sometimes, I mean, seriously, I messed up so bad, and I got an A rank? Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. I think I got like a D rank last time just because it took me so many turns. I'll take it though, thanks. Thanks for the A rank.
You have defeated me. It's over.
I need to ask you. Tell me, how do you live as a Valkyria? How do you deal with the weight of that all the time?
I fought because I loved him. And what drove you to take up the lance?
It wasn't voluntary. The truth is, I never became one because I wanted to. And even now, I still don't know what to do. It confuses me. It scares me.
I see. You bear a heavy burden, without the aid of purpose. So I was defeated by a girl without commitment to a cause.
Freeze right there, War Witch! Hands up! No funny business.
Really? Don't mind the boob physics. Is he here to steal all the glory? Oh, that's annoying.
We finally bagged a Valkyria. Good work.
General, there was no call for violence. She had surrendered.
Watch your mouth, impertinent peasant. She uses evil magic. She's dangerous. The only way I'm comfortable with her is when she's unconscious.
Please, Lord General, in the name of mercy, I beg you.
Hmm? All right then. Out with it.
Do with me what you will. I ask only one thing. Spare the lives of the men you've taken captive. Spare them, and let the militia escort them to their fate.
Good idea. Rats escorting rats. Sounds like a perfect match. Stand up, witch.
What a bag of scum. What a bag of scum.
I have found the purpose to justify my life. I don't think there's much chance we'll be meeting again. That said, I'll admit I am curious. When the time comes to make a choice, what cause will your life finally serve? Farewell.
A glorious victory! Send word to Randgrease immediately. Tell them that Damon has taken...
Tell them that Damon's a bag of scum, and that he steals everyone's work. It's like plagiarism, only worse because somebody died for that, probably. Whatever.
I could easily get used to this. It's my throne for a day.
General, you look like you belong there, considering what you've accomplished.
Yes, after dealing the final blow to the Empire, I proceeded to capture the Valkyria alive. Damn it, there's more glory to be had than that. Come to think of it, that promotion to Marshal may not be far off.
General,
Yeah?
the crew you sent with the prisoners. When did they all leave?
Well now, let's see. I guess around 3 hours ago.
Excellent. That should be enough time.
For what? You're just a bird in a cage now. A cage from which you will never emerge. Have you forgotten yourself, witch?
You are the one who has forgotten, General.
Yeah, I forgot that she's, you know, kind of super powerful and everything.
What?
Witness the power of the Valkyria's flame. Fed by the dying embers of her own life, it blossoms into Hell's own inferno.
Hey! What are you doing? Shoot her!
You monster!
Lord Maximilian, farewell. All glory to you.
Oh, wow.
Valkyria.
Heck of an explosion that was, wasn't it? Wow.
What the? The whole damn Citadel's up and erased!
No way! Is this part of a Valkyria's power too?
Now, I never thought about this when I originally played. I knew that there were, you know, crossovers between World War II and this. That's probably a crossover for, you know, the atom bomb. Or something similar, I'm sure. Just the sheer power of it at the time was astronomically enormous. And the amount of damage it did was unparalleled at the time.
The blast claimed all of Gallia's main army.
Oh yeah, and we also don't have an army anymore, so that sucks.
Selvaria. So this is the purpose of your life?
Wilkin!
Thankfully, justice was served to our general friend.
Wilkin! Bad news.
Calm yourself down, Hel. What's bigger news than what we just saw?
I just got word from Randgrease. An emergency dispatch. A massive unidentified weapon is barreling through Cloden en route to Randgrease now.
What? Are you serious?
Let's see.
Chapter 16. The Maiden's Shield.
Let's see. I know there's at least one panel here I want to obscure. The first one. The rest of them I think are okay. They're either too small to be of any use or, you know, that type of thing. But yeah, I'm gonna obscure the first one yet again. And this is where the story starts to like it is now peaked at the top, and it's now going down the roller coaster of amazingness and danger and stuff. Lots of fun. Yeah, that mission was hard. Honestly, I think that's the hardest mission in the game. I really do think that is the hardest mission in the game, the one we just did. Because there are so many things that can kill you really easily. And the rest of these missions, while they have some difficulty to them, they're not as hard. I don't remember having to redo them as much, especially considering I had to redo this one twice, and then the third time I barely made a rocky way through it, even though I got an A rank somehow. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we'll come back here for the Maiden Shield, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!